for Djokovic into the French last year. They're the head-to-heads. It's 12-1. The one that Troicki won, the very first one on clay in Croatia in 2007. It's been all Djokovic since then, including here in 2010 when he won 2 in the third. He dropped the opening set in that particular match.
Mohamed El Jannati, a very regular visitor to this tournament from Morocco. It's funny, yellow seems to be the colour for the ladies this year. We saw a lot of that last week. But now it seems to be grey because we had Roger Federer in shades of grey last night. Light grey is the colour for Novak Djokovic.
There's this new kit in the Far East, Uniqlo. Tough playing your good friends too and Davis Cup teammates, but they seem to do it rather well, putting that to one side during the match and shake hands, and then they're best of friends again afterwards. But he's got to get a good start, Troicki, with that head-to-heads. He's got to come in all guns blazing. They're very, very quick conditions here. As his team looks on. Chica Travica, the girlfriend, Jack Reeder, the Aussie coach, who was with Dimitrov for a while, in the middle, his coach now.
Quite a character, Jack, isn't he?
He's had a haircut, hasn't he?
Yes, I mean, normally he's looked like someone from the 60s, you know, Flower Power, San Francisco and
Carnaby Street and all that.
Yeah. There was that great concert with Joni Mitchell in, oh gosh, Woodstock. Yeah, it really was the year of the hippie. In the blue is Marko Djokovic, that played doubles with his brother yesterday. Unfortunately, they lost on a final set tiebreak. I think it was against the #1 seeds, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. It was against Nikolai Davydenko and Dick Norman. 10-4 on a match tiebreak.
Serves improved so much. That's one of the huge areas a couple of years ago at the start of the year.
Marian Vida in the red top. What's he got on? Oh, these days coaches get sponsored as well with their caps.
Yeah, he's done a good job, hasn't he? A terrific job. They've been together, what, 6-7 years now. And they're a great team. And I think when you get longevity with a team, coach and player, it obviously builds trust, enormous respect too on both sides. And the serve, I mentioned the serve. He's had an instrumental part in turning that into a real weapon these days. It was a bowling action when he changed rackets a couple of years ago, Djokovic, but it seriously is a threat now. And Troicki, I've mentioned that, is got to play well.
A battle of the Serbs then. Novak Djokovic against Viktor Troicki. His rankings just slipped down a little bit. He was 22 in the world back in 2011, 38 in the world at the end of last year, just 2 quarterfinals reached, now down to 44. It's tough when you're not seeded, you get draws like this. Play the world #1 in the first round, and it is the world #1 to serve.
Well, I've called that the yellow serve this year, as popular as the ladies' outfits, because everybody seems to be using that so much, especially on the first point. Of a service game. Close.
Yeah, I would challenge that, and he is.
Hit the line, didn't it?
I think so. high above that line.
And Djokovic is saying it's good, it's good.
And what's more, Djokovic is giving him the point.
He is, Sue, you're right.
Because Troicki has gone to, as if to say,
15.
Replay the point, but Djokovic has said to his friend, nah, you won that point, take it, 50-0. That's a little wild.
You can't beat good sportsmanship, can you? It's special. It's rare these days in professional sport, but it's special.
The rest of the match is as good as the first game. This will be very special. They can applaud both sets, both guys, can't they?
Third shot.
Yeah, he read it so well, Djokovic, didn't he, all the time? He's filled his lungs with air.
What a brilliant shot, because Troicki got a nice angle himself. Stunning start to this match.
Yeah, this really is. Let that ball get into the tram lines deliberately so he could bring it back in down the line. Watch this, he pauses, waits for it to be inside the doubles court to bring it back inside to the singles. Brilliantly executed.
Undefeated this year, Novak Djokovic, 8-0, 7-1 in the Australian Davis Cup match.
Going back to sportsmanship and good morals and all that, have you seen the story breaking in America recently? A man who's homeless lives on the street and had a cup to try to get some change from passers-by. An American lady put some money in, and in the process, a very large diamond ring dropped into the cup without her realizing. They somehow found each other again because he wanted to give the ring back.
Oh, amazing.
And it's been such a big story because she was so bowled over by this and he said, well, why would I want to hang on to something that's not mine? Of course I want to give it back. And that's what's wrong with the world. Why would anybody think that's special? He played it down big time. Well, she then set up a website page and a fund, and people around the world are donating money to this guy, which is already up to about $150,000, which has completely changed his life. He's off the street,
Totally.
He can afford to buy a home, and what a message that is to everyone around the world.
Third shot.
Big points already for Troicki. Needs to hang on to his serve here. Just get on the scoreboard, get established in this match. Always opens his eyes wide, doesn't he, before he's going to return Djokovic.
It's a lasso of a forehand, isn't it? The racket speed that Djokovic generates. It's quite extraordinary. And immediately Troicki under pressure. Break point.
Breathing very heavily.
Again, Djokovic. Djokovic leads 2 games.
So the perfect start for the world number one. An immediate break of serve.
He looks pretty puffed already, doesn't he?
Love.
Splitting the lines already.
Third shot.
Yes, the Australian Open, just one Davis Cup rubber for Djokovic, so he's pretty much gone outdoors to outdoors, where so many come here, and gone outdoors, indoors, and then outdoors.
Oh,
The Rotterdams, the Marseilles, they always talk about it just takes a while to readjust.
Fourth shot.
But not Djokovic. He is absolutely magnificent right now.
yeah, and of course he played the exhibition event, didn't he, at the very end of last year. Just down the coast in Abu Dhabi, about an hour's drive away. Chris and I were lucky to commentate on that as well.
Again, Djokovic.
Winners just flowing from Djokovic's racket. And just 10 minutes gone and he's opened up a 3-love lead.
Djokovic leads 3 games.
In a minute and a half, that game.
Yeah, a minute and a half. In the full flow straight away. 23 matches out of 26 won here too. Everywhere he seems to go now, he's got a phenomenal record. His backhand down the line again, just straight as, but aiming inside the line. There's no way was that going to miss wide, which is so common when you go for that shot. His balance, his movement. He's got to be the most elastic tennis player of all time. Has anybody been more flexible than Djokovic? It's the recovery shots when he's sort of sliding, especially wide on the backhand. But he can still generate so much power. It is just remarkable, and it is Superman stuff. This fella's here every year, isn't he?
He is. He needs an outfit, really. Spider-Man this year, perhaps. So can Viktor Troicki get on the scoreboard?
Thank you. Ready for love.
People moving behind Djokovic.
Fifteen love.
Just asking if that's the mark, and then looking down at his mate and saying, "Sorry, you missed." And Hawker confirms that that was indeed the case. First for Troicki. He's played many loose shots, Djokovic. That one annoyed him.
Sticks out like a sore thumb when he misses, doesn't it?
Game, Troicki.
So a couple of aces from Troicki, and he's broken his duck.
And that's what he's capable of on the serve. It's just a shame he's on the back foot to break down already, but at his very best, that's one of the main reasons why he got near the top 10. What a feeling that must have been, though, when he won that deciding rubber to win the Davis Cup for Serbia. Great team effort, but...
Another one splits the line.
15 love.
Look at this for accuracy. Plumb on the middle of it. Winner of this match plays Roberto Batista Agut of Spain, who's someone I've not seen play. Have you seen him play?
Ditto, absolutely.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Helps to be 6'4".
30-15.
Did well on the return. He picked the serve, didn't he? And followed it up magnificently. Slam dunk. Sampras.
6'4", or 1m93, of course. Djokovic 6'2", 187. The average height of a top 100 tennis player now, 6'2".
It's remarkable, that, isn't it, when you think of the likes of Laver and Rosewall. And they're so short by comparison.
Johnny Mack was around about 6 foot, wasn't he? 6'1", something like that.
Yeah, around that. Yeah, just under a smidgen, maybe.
Game, Djokovic.
Comfortable service game for Djokovic, and his lead is 4 games to 1. He's been playing for 16 minutes so far.
Not as full, is it? As it was for Federer last night. It's getting there. People still streaming in, but to have virtually a full house on the Monday night and the Tuesday night at the start of the tournament says it all about the top 2 players in the world. It's a hot ticket, and it's sold out, so people just maybe a little late getting here from work. And his work is cut out now, Troicki, isn't it? Already 4-1 down, but you think he hasn't beaten Federer since 2007 in their very first meeting. I'd love to have listened to the coach chat with him in terms of trying to give him belief about what he's got to do to get into this match. You know, I'd imagine it's mini goals, you know, try and hang in and build from there, but very, very difficult, especially when you're outside the top 100 this year, which Troicki is.
Time. Law 15.
Complete miss hit from Viktor Troicki. He took that return so far inside the baseline.
Law 30.
It's like an into-out backhand, just beautiful timing. Right out the middle, flew away.
Oh, stop it. That's ridiculous. Yeah, the lady in the crowd, they're just shaking her head in total disbelief.
Well, you play your best tennis when you're relaxed, and he certainly looks that Djokovic.
Three points then for the double break.
Yeah, Djokovic.
Double break secured.
Djokovic leads 5 games.
20 minutes gone, 5-1.
Now, I mentioned Djokovic has this habit when he's returning of opening his eyes, and I think our wonderful camera crew have captured it. There he is. It's almost like it's a reminder to say, keep your eye on the ball. This is a big serve.
Looks to me as if Novak knows the player party begins at 8 o'clock. He's in a hurry.
Fancies a camel ride. Well, Troicki's smiling, but his best mate, or one of them, has just drop shot lobbed him when he's playing sublime tennis. 5-1 up first set, but he can still smile about it.
That would have been the pirouette of all time. Three set points for the 3 times champion.
Again, first set, Djokovic.
Brilliant set of tennis from Novak Djokovic. 6-1 in 22 minutes.
Yeah, quite incredible. The stats all around for Djokovic. First serve points won 91%. I mean, he's hardly losing points anywhere you look, really. On 10 from 11 behind his first serve, 6 from 8 behind his second. Converted on the break points. Last two games he won to love. I mean, that's a total outplaying of his opponent in every single way, right from the get-go. He recovered from 15-30 down in his opening service game, Djokovic. And it then became a one-horse race 20-odd minutes later.
Yep, after conceding those 2 points, he only conceded another 7 in the entire set. Look back at some terrific tennis in that opening set from the world number one. I love Nole, his nickname, of course. He's displaying his full repertoire. Marian Vida on the right. He was a pretty useful player himself. He got to 34 in the world rankings, Vida.
And you don't often see him sitting there with a smile on his face. But it's been that good from his man. Got to feel sorry for Troicki. Troicki's had nothing to smile about apart from the drop shot lob.
He's having to work so hard, Troicki, just to get a few crumbs from the great man's table.
Just as well, because another one would have flown by.
Having a challenge here, Troicki. It's going to be pretty close, this one, I reckon. Because I'm not sure. No. 2 break points.
Well, they're the standards he sets himself. Expressing disappointment at that miss. There's the eyes again. Yeah, that's good to see that big serve and then the clenching of that racket. He's got to fight here, Troicki, and very hard. Just take it to the world number one.
First break points, Troicki's been able to save. he's got to save another one now. I'll try to.
There's no weakness anywhere, is there? It's just strengths everywhere. It's got to be quick. 25 seconds. Soaked up most of it.
Advantage Djokovic.
So break point for the 4th time in this opening game of the 2nd set. Hanging on in well. 3rd ace of the match for Viktor Troicki.
Advantage Troicki.
Well, for the first time, he's showing Troicki that he is only human. Win-win for the fans, isn't it?
Yep. I think we know who they really want to win there. They don't want Troicki to lose, but they'd like Djokovic to win. Well done.
Well, there's the flexibility again of Djokovic in all its glory, but Troicki up to it.
Advantage
Just look at this.
Troicki.
Sliding on a hard court. How do they do it? And remain injury-free.
Super hold for Troicki. What did he say? 4 break points. Great effort.
First game, 2nd.
Now, Hawkeye has been compiling a little interesting hit point comparison here. Djokovic, as you can see, looking to take the ball so much earlier, boss the point 10% more inside the baseline, and he really is doing just that. Troicki, with his big serve, he's got to somehow keep the rallies on his terms, but it's just so difficult when you're playing against a man who sees the ball so well and takes the ball so early. But that is a great hold, and at least he's got his nose in front 2nd set.
Love 15.
Jerry Armstrong, the tour supervisor on the left. Oh, Jerry, come on. You can't be tired.
15
One
all.
of the things that worries me about Jerry is that he used to umpire with his dad, George. I keep telling Jerry, Dad was a much better umpire than you. He smiles benevolently.
It's a long way down when you're 6'4" if Djokovic keeps it as low as that. It's brilliant control. It's a positive miss, though. He's looking to take it early, boss the point. He's got to maintain that. At least he's in control if he's doing the making or the missing. And again, this is much better from Troicki. He's having a go.
14.
Not often you see Djokovic, when it's hit straight and pretty close to you, struggling to get his racket on it. And then the error, so he gives himself a pat on the back for that.
Yep, first time Djokovic has been taken to deuce on serve. That's a pity from Troicki. He did so well to get it back to deuce. He'd be upset that he didn't get the ball back into play. Wasn't that great a serve.
Game, Djokovic.
1-all in the second set.
1 game off.
Overall, though, a good game from Troicki, something to build on mentally. Holding serve, that's paramount, of course. Keep nudging the scoreboard. Looking for the quickest balls. All 6 in play are getting an inspection. See, when you look at that reaction, to me, I think it just needs to be a little bit more angry or demanding or something. And then that. which sort of almost was, you can almost feel that coming because of the way he reacted after the first error of the point of the game, rather.
A first double fault. It's almost as if, that little look at his coach and putting the arms out as if to say, oh, what can I do against this guy? He's too good. He's beaten me the last 12 times. Don't read it. Yeah, his camp have got to be. There's the break for Djokovic. No mistake this time. We missed those 4 break points 2 games ago. 2-1.
Djokovic leads 2 games.
Yes, it's rather formidable, this performance already at the start of the tournament for Djokovic. Players like to normally sort of peak as the tournament unfolds, but he's putting quite a message out there straight away. Federer dropping the opening set last night against a magnificent wild-carded performance from Jaziri in the first set. It really was a fantastic set of tennis. Federer came back strongly, only conceded 2 games after that, but Djokovic really making a statement here. I mean, the belief you've got to have in the locker room now to come out and think you can take this man on and beat him. It takes some doing these days.
And he has total belief. I was chatting to him in 2011 when he was having a great season. He said, whatever situation in, I believe I'm going to win.
Fine.
So things going along very smoothly for the world number 1. Viktor Troicki, a set down, a breakdown. Well, he is human. He was almost superhuman in that first set. Very few unforced errors in it from Djokovic, but that's a volley he should have made. Not a sitter, but very makeable. Face that sort of says, why do I keep drawing him?
Again, Djokovic.
It's almost routine now, just for those couple of games. Troicki really competing very well, saving the 4 break points, holding serve, then pushing Djokovic to deuce in the next game. But it's almost as if normal service has been resumed, and the result is almost inevitable.
And he's got to try and give out the body language and the messages. That's the furthest thing from his mind, Troicki. Well, that was nearer to the baseline than the service line, that serve. Sometimes when you play so well and you are so in control, you can lose your focus a little because it's the overconfidence thing. I mean, with Djokovic, if it happens for a point or two, you'd imagine he'll arrest it. But it can interrupt the flow, and Troicki's got to hang on to anything in his mind, in belief terms here. And not back off as he did in that point, because that just gives Djokovic way too much time to play and dominate.
.201 Ks for a 4th ace for Viktor Troicki.
30-50.
Better, shortens the point, gives him a different look, serve and volley.
40-50.
That's amazing. He anticipated it again. And to just immediately get the return down at the bootlaces of Troicki straight away is fantastic. He's just got all the answers, isn't he?
Yeah,
Troicki at least hangs on to Djokovic's coattails. Just the one break. 3-2 Djokovic, second set.
You see that lady there with the camera. You think, let's get a picture. I was there to watch Djokovic play live. I've seen it. It is special. It's packed house again. It really is. Elbow room only. It's wonderful to see. And for Troicki too, he's on the receiving end at the moment, but a thrill for him to play a world #1. Obviously, it's a friend, it's a fellow Serb. But in this sort of atmosphere, he's soaking it all up, having a good look round. The Dubai wave has started. Always eyes on the royal box to see if they join him when they get it going, and very often they do.
That one was a bit half-hearted, wasn't it? Oh, they're trying again.
Yeah, they are persistent. Sort of stalling at the royal box a little bit, isn't it?
Oh, they picked it up on the far side now.
Time.
The wave is going. We're in a strange race, aren't we? There's simple things that please us.
Thank you.
I wonder what the animals really do think of us. Who are these people? A few of them look at us and think, that would be a nice lunch. Bit of a snack.
They're too low. 15 all.
Second double fault from Novak. First was in the very first game. Drifted in, didn't he? Almost unannounced.
30-15.
He's got everything. Backhand volleys, well, they don't get any better than that.
All this exhibition stuff now.
Well, his hands on hips, but he let him off the hook, didn't he? Troicki. Because that was great. This is the one where he let him off the hook. It was a bit of a push.
Yeah. Djokovic. Djokovic is 4 games to 52.
Now, what's Hawkeye got for us? Return placement.
Yeah, pretty central, isn't it, off the second serve? As it is for the first, predominantly. Interesting. Back to the body, tie him up a little. That's because it's the big serve too, so a lot is blocked or steered back into play. Like that attempt.
210 Ks, that's cranking it up a little at 131 miles an hour. No, he's missed it.
30-15. Third shot.
Well, Djokovic got a double break in the first set, and here's his opportunity to do so again and surely effectively wrap up this match.
Yes.
Okay, looking for the block return to get into the point. 211 Ks, that serve. Getting up there, isn't it? 130 miles an hour, followed by 118. Great switch up. Keeps the returner guessing.
Ace number 5. It's the first serve at your peril. Troicki's won 35% of the points behind his second serve. 9 of 26.
Advantage, Troicki.
It's like lobbing the Burge, isn't it?
Game, Troicki.
Troicki hanging on in there. It's just the one break of serve there. 4-3, second set. Yeah, when you were referring there, Chris, to the Burj, I was wondering which Burj did you mean? The Burj Al Arab or the Burj Khalifa?
Yeah, either will do. I think the Khalifa sort of stretches everybody's imagination a little too far. But you enjoyed that experience this morning?
Certainly did. I've never gone from the ground floor to the 124th floor.
Did your ears pop?
Yes. The lift, it's very incredibly smooth. You don't have any sense of speed going up or coming down, but you just see the floors ticking over every half a second. It's amazing. And the view, as long as you don't look straight down, is great. Lovely mix of religions, races, nations in the crowd. Very cosmopolitan city, Dubai.
Time.
Djokovic, a set and a break to the good at 4-3. Well, it's a wonderful return by Troicki, and a great shame that he didn't take advantage of it. He should have done. Got Djokovic at full stretch.
And a smile instead of sort of angst. Catch up for grabs.
Oh, they fumbled it. Yeah, well done.
Third shot.
Yeah, made it awkward. Sensed the drop volley again. He's played it a few times, Djokovic. Just have to be careful of his footing after that slide into the volley, Djokovic. A little look down. Amazed he's never had a sprained ankle or whatever when he does that. Foot jamming in the court.
40-36.
There have been too many sloppy points from Troicki. That certainly was one. Oh, Jack Reader, Viktor's coach, not too worried. Oh, lovely pass. Well now, for the first time in the match, Troicki with a break point. And Djokovic has missed it, and he's dropped his serve. What do you think? Just a few minutes ago, he had a point to lead 5-2. Great effort from Viktor Troicki.
4 games off.
Looking a little more serious now, Marian Vida. He would have been hoping his man would have wrapped it up easily. Not now.
Too low. Serve too low.
A real shift in momentum. Ball kids have so much to worry about. This ball's coming in from all sides. Players wanting their towel, then to take it back. Still feel if Djokovic can get into a rally on the Troicki serve, he's got an excellent chance of winning it. Troicki needs to win the point in quick time. Big serve. Like that.
That was so rhythmical, wasn't it? Beautiful ball toss, way out in front, leaning in.
6-ace.
Djokovic.
So close, isn't he, Troicki, to really doing something here. Just a couple of errors at the wrong time.
So Djokovic with a chance to restore his lead. Yeah, that's surely terminal now for Troicki. Djokovic breaks again. And he'll serve for the match at 5-4. Well, maybe a slight lapse in concentration in his last service game. Perhaps something from the fact also that he'd failed to acquire the double break. Mentioned that the winner of this match will play Roberto Batista Agut of Spain. The other second round matches going down the draw. Lucas Rosol, the man who beat Nadal at Wimbledon last year, plays the 7th seed Andreas Seppi. Juan Del Potro plays Somdev Deverman. It's Daniel Brands against Mikhail Yuzhny. Dmitry Turzinov awaits the winner of Songa and Lodra, who played next. It's Kamki against Berdych, Davydenko against Tănăscu, Granolas against Federer. That's the run of the last 16. All those matches to be played tomorrow, as we have a Saturday final here in Dubai. "64 minutes gone. Djokovic serving for the match. This little string saver has come. Oh no, the dampener has come out. So putting that back in. Close, but no challenge, and it's 3 match points for the world number one. Oh, that's interesting. Djokovic said, I think you ought to challenge that. Yeah. And he was right. Now it really is 3 match points.
Thank you.
Well done. Brilliant return, set up the point, and good to see him following it in.
40-52.
Moved forward as soon as he realised he'd come up with an exceptional return of serve. That will wrap it up for Novak Djokovic. His record for the year is now 9 matches played, 9 matches won. The 2 Davis Cup teammates embrace, And Novak Djokovic advances to the second round. Took him 67 minutes. The margin of victory 6-1, 6-4. Yeah, impressive stuff from Djokovic, as the statistics will confirm. You want to get that first serve percentage up from 56%, but first serves won, 82%, that's good, 59%, very good. Anytime you can get more than 50% of your second serves, that's great. Look at the comparison with Troicki there, 33. I suppose he won't be that happy with only converting 4 out of 9 break points. And he won't be that happy after having dropped his serve once, but hey, these things happen, and he restored his break immediately. Through then to play Roberto Bautista Agut. This is how the match concluded. Good serve, didn't have to play a second shot. Good friends, Davis Cup teammates. Always tough playing a friend. Always nice to have a little hug at the afterwards. Yeah, and a big smile from the 3 times champion. So let's just confirm this. Let's have a look at the draw. Here we are, this top section. Djokovic against Bautista Agut. And Lucas Rosol, the conqueror of Rafael Nadal at Wimbledon last year, plays the number 7 seed, Andrea Seppi, the Italian. So both seeds still going strong in that section of the draw. That's the lovely outside scenes. Now, we had a terrific match earlier in the day. Juan Martín del Potro against Marcus Baghdatis. Baghdatis won the first set, lost the second, had 3 match points at 5-4, but it went to a final set tiebreak. First to 7, of course, with a 2-point advantage. Could so easily have dribbled over, but it came back on the Cypriot side.
1-0. Del Potro.
So an immediate mini break. Point against the serve for the number 4 seed. No, he's missed it.
1-0.
Always a risk element in the drive volley. You have to time it absolutely perfectly.
Two, 1, Del Potro.
Lost those 2 tiebreakers to Roger Federer in last year's semi-final, Del Potro. He won't remember that.
Correction, replay the point.
Well, Baghdatis is challenging the overrule. I must confess, I thought the serve
I
might.
saw it like this. Okay.